But President Trump says this indictment has nothing to do with revenge.
Is this more about justice or is it about revenge?
It's about justice, really. It's not revenge. It's also about the fact that you can't let this go on. They are sick, radical left people, and they can't get away with it. And Comey was one of the people. He wasn't the biggest, but he's a dirty cop. He's always been a dirty cop. Everybody knew it. He gave an answer. The only problem is for him, he didn't think it'd be caught, and he got caught, Peter.
Well, the charges Comey faces revolve around testimony he gave to Congress back in September 2020, in which the DOJ claims he lied about the investigation into the 2016 Trump campaign's alleged ties to Russia, specifically leaks about that information to the press. Here is some of that testimony.
Mr. McCabe, who works for you, has publicly and repeatedly stated that he leaked information to the Wall Street Journal and that you were directly aware of it and that you directly authorized it. Now, what Mr. McCabe is saying and what you testified to this committee cannot both be true. One or the other is false. Who's telling the truth?
I can only speak to my testimony. I stand by what the testimony you summarized that I gave in May of 2017.
All right, well, the FBI director responding to this indictment in a video posted to social media yesterday saying he is ready to fight these charges to the end. NewsNation's Kelly Meyer is live for us at the White House. Kelly, with more on what he said.
Hey there, Nichole. So the former FBI director that was fired by President Donald Trump in 2017 says he is not afraid of President Trump's Justice Department, and he denies the charges. Here's that moment.
My heart is broken for the Department of Justice, but I have great confidence in the federal judicial system, and I'm innocent. So let's have a trial and keep the faith.
President Trump today doubling down on the charges, saying Comey is a, quote, dirty cop. Over the weekend, President Trump posted on Truth Social calling for several of his critics to be prosecuted, one of them being Comey. So critics are saying that President Trump is going further than Richard Nixon, who compiled an enemies list. President Trump insists there is not a retribution list, and today suggesting there could be more to come. Take a listen.
It's not a list, but I think there'll be others. I mean, they're corrupt. These were corrupt, radical left Democrats, because Comey essentially was he's worse than a Democrat. I would say the Democrats are better than Comey. But no, there'll be others. Look, that's my opinion. They weaponized the Justice Department like nobody in history. What they've done is terrible. And so I hope there are others, because you can't let this happen to a country.
Comey's arraignment is set for October 9th. That's before a U.S. district judge that was an appointee of former President Joe Biden. Nichole.
All right, so Kelly, what are Republicans and Democrats saying today?
So at the center of all of this, as you mentioned, is that 2020 Senate hearing. Now, prosecutors are trying to find out whether Comey lied when he said he never authorized leaks to the media. Texas Republican Senator Ted Cruz led that questioning. Here's more from Senator Cruz.
Jim Comey, I think, demonstrated complete arrogance and unwillingness to comply with the law. I think that's why he was indicted. He was not indicted because Donald Trump doesn't like him, although, to be clear, Donald Trump has every reason not to like him, because Jim Comey abused the power of the FBI to target and persecute Donald Trump because he didn't like him and because he was mad at the American people for electing him.
And Democrats like Virginia Democratic Senator Tim Kaine, he is slamming Attorney General Pam Bondi for bringing the charges against Comey. He called it a, quote, political hatchet job that he thinks is going to blow up in the Trump administration's face. He says there is no clear evidence against Comey. That, of course, is Senator Adam Schiff. Now, Attorney General Pam Bondi says the Justice Department will follow the facts and that no one is above the law. Comey could face up to 5 years in prison. Nichole.
All right, Kelly Meyer following this for us there in D.C. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.